also need to place all those miniature blisters. Let's see, is there any other actual blisters that we can delete? Like those, for example. I feel like if we delete a couple of these, we'll save a lot of polies. We already knew that, but... So how about we just have these on one side? So either that one or the other one. Already a bunch of blisters over there. Actually, I kind of like it on that one more. Any others we can remove? I mean, we can remove plenty, but does it look better? Not necessarily. How many polys did that save? $2,000. Yeah. I mean, when you can save 2,200 polys by deleting small blisters like that, I mean, that's just easy polys, right? Discounts fucking everywhere. Could delete some here, but I think these side ones are fairly important for the outline of the ship to show up correctly. Now, I know we already deleted a whole bunch of these guys. I still want rid of you. Let's see, did that not destroy the outline too much? No. That's fine. Any others? Oh, well, that one is almost entirely hidden. Easy target. Now, we could try to move it out a little bit, but there's already a couple of these blisters over here. Let's see, do we like this? Because I can't just, or I can just remove all of the back sides here. It's not as effective as just deleting the entire thing, but... removing too many, of course, is also a downside, because it'll take away from the detail. In fact, what I think I'm going to do is take all these guys, optimize this a bit because we don't need all these visible pieces. Delete that. And then what we do is we simply mirror this to the other side. Oh, right. This should still be fewer polys than the original. Oh, half. Now that is good. Is it possible to install it on light? I think you can. But remember, you will then have the Starforge as a valid object in your game, but you will still need to spawn it on Rakata Prime. Do you need to extract the files to the data folder? Yes, you do. And you also need to add the hardpoint XML files to the hardpoint data folder, the names, and the name of the XML file of the Starforge itself to the game objects. What's it called again? I'll quickly look that up. Game object files. That way the game knows how to read them, and then you still have to spawn it on the map if you actually want the boss battle. Oh, and get the planet that you want it on to actually use the map. It's kind of more like a modder's resource than a plug and play thing. It wasn't meant as a plug and play thing, rather. So, remember, all of these releases are not plug and play, right? I mean, you can, I guess, plug and play if you know how to install it properly, but it's not what they're for. Let's see, any other optimizations that we can do? I mean, we can actually merge the hull with these things. That will save some polys. Don't want to delete too many more of these blisters, though. I guess we can remove one of these. And again, we can save so many polys by just deleting a few of these. It's so effective. It's obscene how effective it is. For example, we deleted that one there. Actually, I think I'd rather have the one there. And now what we can do is we add one of these blisters. Preferably one of the ones with more depth, so that would be you. To that side. No problem, Electro. I think I have it rather on that side. Let's see, how is that? Oh shit, that symmetry is it. Is that actually bad? I think so. I mean, it works. It's not great. Can make it wider. Does that improve it at all? How about we play it a little more risky? We do that. Nah, I don't like that. That, though, may be better. It doesn't entirely work with the triangulation, but... Let's see, how's that? Well, let me also get the Discord server up so that I can read if people have any questions about the free release. Undoubtedly people are going to be asking how to install. Alright. I'm not sure if I like this massive blister. It's a little out of place. Well, I shouldn't say out of place. I think the size is a little out of place. I think I preferred this one, honestly. Alright, I'm going to take a quick toilet break, ladies and gentlemen. I will be back in about 5 minutes, and then we will probably start placing the smaller blisters all over the hull, which are these smaller objects here, and alongside our larger blisters. Be right back. And we're back. It's getting really dark in here. Maybe I should turn on the light. I mean, luckily the webcam actually does such a good job of illuminating the scene that you guys can't actually see this, but it's getting pretty damn dark in here. Okay. Oh, let's get cooking. One thing that kind of Polkovnik, what file do I need to edit? Well, it's already buildable. It should be buildable on Arcata Prime. If you want it to spawn, then you need to make sure that the planet uses the new map file that is included, and you also need to yes, and you also need to set it to actually spawn in the garrison file. You know, the Galactic Conquest file, which tells you which tells the game what units to spawn on what planets. And you just look for Lennon, right? Or Lehon. In the files, it's called Arcata Prime. It's actually called Lehon, which is Lehon. I keep saying Lennon for some reason. I really should just edit these fucking small blisters to just be everywhere, but I keep looking at these larger blisters because these are just huge concentrations of these. So every single one that you remove is just... it's winning. Every single one that you can remove, it's pure winning. If I wanted to be really poorly effective... nah, this... I mean, all these large blisters, they're... all together, they're like... hang on. Are these all the... there's also you... is that it? No. There's you. That should be it. It's less than... it's not even 9,000 polys. For all this. All of this. Oh, just look at what an improvement that makes. We're going from this to this. Yeah, I think it's a massive improvement. Anyway, time to stop pussyfooting around this, because I have been doing that for a while now. Are these on the bottom? No, there are none of these on the bottom. It's probably better to make a new file entirely. I don't want random bridges in here, so we're not going to be copying these over. What do these have? Not much, really. So... you are the ones that we need to copy. Anything else? Like, what the hell is all this? Don't actually know. These more wholly effective or something? What's the difference? Did I just copy them over? I think I just copied them over. Yes. Alright, so we're going to copy this here. We're going to clone to object. And this is going to be our workstation. Now, we should probably move this over. So that our Viscount's actually in the middle of the scene. Is everything now exactly in the middle? I mean, it should be, but, you know. Not entirely. Almost. Okay, did that mess anything up? Did anything move? I don't think so. No, we're fine. Okay, now we have smaller blisters and we have larger blisters. I don't really want to use these larger ones anywhere, I don't think. Maybe on the bottom in a couple places. These are not actually all that poly intensive, so we can do whatever we want with these. I want you guys added to that object. Okay, so the trick here, I think, is to use these sparingly. Like this. Now we have several sizes. Let's put that up here, so it overlays. What do we change it to? Let's move in there. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions on the Starforge, then feel free to ask. Probably not going to give you the entire how to install rundown, but I'll answer some questions, of course. Happily. Wait, what? So if I select rotate by local, should that not rotate the... Wait, what? Okay, so rotate by local, which means that if I do this, it should give me this. Then why didn't they do that the first time around? Does that not work on X-axis? That is really weird. It works here. That is the first time I have seen that, and that is a bit of an issue actually. That means I'm going to keep these all straight for now, until I figure out what the hell that is all about. Yeah, definitely have a couple of these placed directly on the blisters. I do want to try to cover these blisters in these as well, but again, they have to be used sparingly, otherwise they look a little wonky, so. Also, mustn't have too many pairs, because that does start looking off at one point. If you have too many pairs of two. I kind of like this configuration more. So perhaps we should get rid of the pairs altogether. Maybe have like one more here. This seems fairly spread out. One more of you. Another one of the teardrop ones. I think the teardrop ones are a little more high poly than these. No, they definitely are. Not sure how much, but Should be fine for now. Mixing and matching different sizes is always good. Let's see, is that too busy? Yes, we need more open area. More open space. Straight units. Got enough missiles there. Yes. We'll have Star Force. It's also free released on ModDB. It's a station buildable only on Rakata Prime. The actual stable full mod release. Not actually sure when that comes out. Still quite a few months away. I can tell them that, but is still many months out. Lots of unfinished or missing content. Not to mention the entire ground overhaul, for example. Which would have to be finished before release. That would take a while. Let me risk a little more tempo. In these songs. If this symmetry is to this side, this will be lost in there, so let's place that one in there. Oh, this is just a large-ish. Oh, that should fit there. Definitely need to surround this with other blisters, though. Alright, so we got quite a few of these to play, so let's do these first before we do the rest. How do we make this fit? Moving it down, of course. Alright, how's that? Sticks out a bit too much? Maybe that sticks out a bit too much. is pretty big. Let me resize that to be a little smaller. Alright, then we got overview. Let's see, is that how we wanted that to rotate? Or do we want to... Nah, we don't. We want that rotated like so. I'm not sure why my rotate by local tool is not working as it should. I mean, at that point, I'd rather do it according to view. Actually, I think it's already in position. That should be good. Maybe it should be parallel to that. Probably should. So we do that. We do that. Better? Much better. Let's rotate these while we're at it. And post a screenshot on the Viscount channel. I find it interesting that a bunch of people seem to have the activity that they're currently doing displayed behind their name on Discord. Apparently I don't have that. So when I'm streaming, it doesn't actually say you're streaming. Let's see. Experience such as what game to play to customize Discord. Sure, go. Let's see, any other settings that I'd need to... learn more about it here. Still doesn't show up. Oh well. Is that rotated enough? Oh yeah, it is. Just doesn't look like it from this angle here. You know, yesterday we finished the StarCraft 2 campaign, the Wings of Liberty. I'm actually really feeling jumping into the next one, which is Heart of the Swarm. However, a lot of people that watch the channel aren't quite interested in StarCraft. At least I've noticed that the people watching me play StarCraft not as high as, for example, me playing Empire at War. I should probably have a poll or something, asking people what they'd like to see me play. Because of course, if no one wants to watch me play StarCraft, then obviously I'll play something else. I know. Guys who are watching right now, would you guys rather, for example, watch me play Empire at War on stream than StarCraft campaign? What's your guys' preference? Hmm. Oh, you guys don't seem to have too much of a preference, so that's good. Means I can basically play whatever I want. I should start on a Empire at War playthrough though. I do want at least one Empire at War playthrough on the channel. I mean, hell, if we mod Empire at War, we may as well have a playthrough of that on the YouTube channel, right? Plus, I imagine, since most people find me through Empire at War, that is something that people would be most interested in. Got a couple of games that we're playing right now. We have Knights of the Old Republic, of course. Darkest Dungeon, do want to continue that one. Because that's always... I like that game a lot. Did I rotate these already? No. Let's see, what else? StarCraft campaigns, though Heart of the Swarm and Legacy of the Void, those would take a while to complete, so... If people don't want to watch me do that, send them to the dungeon. Yeah, we do. I mean, there's quite a few people here who aren't named characters yet, so... When next time we play that one, we start that up, we'll definitely look for some more names. Definitely don't have a shortage of characters, so that's good. Let's see. If I leave this on autoplay, am I gonna get a whole bunch of heavy metal? Maybe. Not sure if I like that, but we'll find out. The YouTube autoplay is interesting. I don't usually like it all that much. But you do find some interesting music oftentimes. Wait, that's already down, right? Yes. These still have to be... A little bit down there, I suppose. But yeah, some of these campaigns, like Heart of the Swarm and Legacy of the Void, take quite a while to complete, so if people are more interested in watching me play, say, Empire at War, then you can keep those on the back burner for a once in a while thing. Basilius, Rogue Squadron playthrough, holy shit. You mean Rogue Squadron 3? I don't even know if you can play that on Windows. Rogue Squadron, I can totally do it if you can, though. Windows 10. Oh my god, GOG. GOG has a game for that. Works for XP, Vista 7, 8, and 10. We may do this sometime. €9. I mean, I'd put that down probably. I mean, for a classic like this. Fuck. Shh. Hang on. Let me... Yeah, we may have to play this. We may have to play this. Oh. Money back guarantee, so even if it doesn't work, we're fine. No DRM, always lovely. Always love buying from GOG because of the no DRM bullshit. I did think I put autoplay on. But that's a good suggestion. We may do this. Do you think Empire War Campaign is worth playing? I suppose. If we put some mods on it. When adding Garrison, Sith, Starforge. Yeah, if you want it controlled by the pirates, then you should add the pirate version. Oh no, wait, I can't send you what I have. Well, I can send you what I have, but then there's a bunch of issues there, I don't think. If you want to add it to the light version, it's very different than if you were adding it to the dev build, so. I mean, there's not so much a factual difference for you guys, but I can't, for example, send you my Garrison file. Because that will probably mess up your game, because it's meant to work with what I have, not with what you have. Not a bigger fan of the whole Christian theme in this. I usually don't like religious-based music. Just a personal preference thing. Oh wait, we actually have to rotate that a bunch more. Good music though, I like it. What band is this? Owl Wolf. Never heard of that one. I think we listened to one of those guys' songs on stream sometime. And then I was like, very decent, and then I added it to my favorites. So basically we're playing a whole bunch of these tracks on repeat. Any more questions on the Starforge? No. So many people want a Resurgent. It's like, guys, you realize that even if we were to build a Resurgent, we wouldn't add it to the mod, right? Like, there is no first order. Everyone's like, add Resurgent, and I'm like, I'm willing to build one, but it would just be free release, and then it wouldn't actually make it into the mod. Maybe people are so crazy for it that they just want it anyway. And by the way, guys, there is a Resurgent model, right? You guys know that Warp built one, Warp Null, the free release man himself. Everyone always forgets that he has his OneDrive. Whatever we just rotated, I don't think it was correct. What? Okay, I'll let that running for a bit. see what that's about. These longer... Yeah, that really doesn't fit all too well, does it? Yeah. Let's skip that one. Let's see. Do we have any... Yes, we do. Did I rotate it too much? Slightly. Let's see if this works. That should do it. Ah, it's another one of the side ones. Let's actually put that one up there. Switch back to... Oh, wait, that's movement. I mean rotation. Okay, let's see. How far out can I put this? Fuck it. Let's just set it so far. Alright, so what do we want to keep? All of that. You. Better question. What can we actually delete? Pretty much all of this. Nah, I don't need this. So all this can go. Not you. Okay. Next. Pretty large one here. On an open field. Large blisters, Ned. In an open field. Actually, I forgot what was the quote again. Dothraki in an open field? I can't remember. It's been a while. Game of Thrones needs to come back, man. That season needs to hurry up and get here. April, I think, it comes back on. Now, let's see if these fit on this blister. These large ones did not fit on the small one, but that also had more height. And this one's a lot larger, so we've got a good chance that this one will actually work. Windy outside.
Masters of the wind, metal warriors, number one. Sleep. War is coming swiftly, the border's closing in. We're a company of soldiers, near 40 rifles strong. All alone, stand alone. Our dimmer ground is burning, and rumble is at hand. As the blitzkrieg's pushing harder, the war is all around. All around. Hold your ground.
How's that? Did that rotate it too much? Nah, I should be fine. This one I'd like to rotate just slightly more. Okay, that was fine. Now on to you two, which are you and you.
No matter our fighting, the numbers will still count. We're outgunned and few in numbers. We're doomed to flag and fail. We fought hard, held our ground. But when
Seems solid.
says and close to tell the truth, we will tell it with a smile. We will surprise them with a laugh. We are on. We were on. We were told to hold the border, and that is what we did. Onward,
How about that one?
fight on our foe. We will resist and fight hard, 'cause we are
Let's actually symmetry this to the other side to see if this even looks good. Yeah, that looks very decent. I actually think that that's going to look very good once it's spread over the other sides of the ship. It is a little poly intensive, this is true. But we basically covered half the top already, so actually more than half. And I'm willing to spend a couple 10,000 on these details. We did just get rid of a bunch of blisters, so should be fine. And you are supposed to go there. Now, usually aligning blisters like this doesn't take all that long, because you know, you can just look at them, you rotate it a little bit, voila, you're done. However, since the ship is so large and we have quite a few of these to go through, it actually takes a bit of time. Which is not very strange at all, of course, but it's more than you'd expect. The Real Low Fell, welcome back, man. Hi, Dutchman, what's going on? Well, we finished the Starforge today. It's actually free release right now. It's up on ModDB if you want to go check that out. If you go back on the VOD, you can also see that we did about 35 minute battle on the Starforge map, where we ditched the Executor and then a bunch of Star Destroyers into it. The Executor just got wrecked. I mean, he did a good job. It did its best for us, but in the end, Piet just couldn't take it. So that was fun. Finally, it is done. So yeah, that happened, and well, after we've re-released it, I decided to do some more work on the Viscount, which is what we're doing right now. We're making good progress now that I finally know what I want to do with the design. Everything's going a lot faster. I'll give you an overview of the ship in a second. If you wait just a bit. Let's see. That's up. How about now? That should be fine. Oh yes, that I am, good sir. That I am. Okay, so right now this is what we, let me just turn everything here, remove material. UVW remove materials. Okay. Now this is what we currently have for the Viscount. It's, I think, looking fairly decent. We are slowly but surely finishing it. We're not working on the bottom right now. We are working on the top specifically. We are placing the smaller blisters like these on top of the larger ones that we positioned yesterday, I think, or the day before. Can't remember. But yeah, that's what we got so far. I think this is starting to really come together nicely. Engine section here. Let's actually check the poly count on this thing. Is this... No, this is not symmetry to the other side yet. It is now. I'd like these to be a little closer together, I think. No, that should be fine. Should be fine. But yeah, that's what we're working on right now. Let's see what's the poly count like on the entire object. It's going higher than I would have liked, and it's going to go higher still. You know what, actually... 110,000 is not that bad. It's not great, but you know, acceptable. Let's call it acceptable. The blisters separate meshes. Does 3DS Max connect them automatically to the rest of the mesh? No, it doesn't. It doesn't form it into one object. They're separate parts of the thing. Let's see, any other? No, let's just head over to some... There we go. Without the Warlords of Draenor. Except for you. There we go. And chat back up. So that doesn't matter for how it works in Empire at War? No, it doesn't. Empire at War just... Well, it basically uses one model, right? If you want more attached to that, then you generally just export the stuff on the model. There are some limitations that you have to take into account. Mostly the max object size for the ALO exporter. The max object size is basically if you go above, I think it is 15,000 triangles per object, the ALO exporter starts having issues. So you want to break it off into multiple pieces if you have a larger object, like this one. You can, of course, attach several separate models, like separate ALO files, and then attach them to a single object, but you have to use hardpoints to get that trick to function. Which is just a little overcomplicated. I highly suggest just exporting it in the one model. Unless you have turrets, of course, in which case you need to attach them separately. Laren, welcome back. Rocket Player, welcome back. It's a whale. Oh yes, it's fat too. It's quite fucking fat. In fact, it's almost as fat as the Eclipse. Actually, it might be as fat as the Eclipse. Oh no, look, it's actually quite a bit... Oh wow, that's actually quite a bit sleeker than I thought this would be. So, remodeling whales now. Oh yeah, man, I just changed to other stuff. Figured I'd make a nature documentary. Someone earlier suggested, by the way, that we do a Let's Play of Rogue Squadron 3D. Which is one of the very, very first Star Wars games that I have ever played as a kid. Let's see, everything kind of points up, right? Yeah, very ever so slightly up. That's more than a little bit, actually. That's okay, though. Are there any other suggestions of games you guys might want to see on stream, on the YouTube channel? Well, we'll stream them and then they will be uploaded to the YouTube channel, so. Because, of course, I don't want to stream games that you guys are not interested in. For example, the StarCraft that we're streaming did not get too many viewers. Definitely did get a couple, but not that many. So if there's any games that you guys would like to see, do suggest them. Surprisingly, not many people said Empire at War. I would have expected everyone to say, just play Empire at War. That's all we want to see. Let's see. Dang, I've been subbed for 3 months. Oh yeah. Your anniversary thing did not pop up. Oh. Is that so? Editor. Alert box. Let me actually do this over. It should have said in the it should have said at least in the Twitch chat and on the alert box. Let me check that shit out. No, can't find anything out of place. Sorry, Rocket Player. My apologies for that. But I'll add you to the board anyway. Because 3 months is epic. Oh, I can't do this with my earphones. I like the earphones better than the headphones, though. There you go, bro. Rocket Player. Rocket Player. 3, 2, 7 with each Twitch Prime subscription. 3 months in a row now. So I'm gonna add 15 to the board. There you go. God bless the F5 guy. Indeed. Welcome back to the War Council. Do enjoy your time here. Now, we do have an emote, of course. We have a total of 1 emote. I should probably make some more, but I'm not sure what emotes to add. Maybe an unlimited power one. Yeah, there you go. The Dutch watt. Did that not update the code? I would like it to be just Dutch watt instead of June Dutch watt. Not a big deal, don't gotta stop for me while you, sir, keep that going. You keep that right going then. It's like Jan Voka, man. It's like people just supporting, not giving a fuck, all this money. Which, of course, I will gladly sit there and pick all that money up that you guys are just throwing around. Like nobody's business. I will happily take it. Alright, that's the last one. Well, last one of this batch, of course. There's still the back here. Thank you, Polkovnik. Thank you. We did work hard on it, as you've seen for a lot of the streams. I think you have been here for quite a few of the Starforge streams, haven't you? So you'll have experienced the build. You'll have lived the 3D modeling vicariously. Should be the largest model in the game if you don't count the Death Star. Oh yes, absolutely. And this one you can actually blow up properly. Which is, of course, quite important. Tried to make a Corvette and failed miserably. What happened, man? It should be able to build pretty much anything, really. Wait a second. Since it is a special structure, I don't actually think you can build anything there right now. Since it doesn't technically count as a starbase. Liren, what you need to do, my man, is you need to go to the videos. So you need to click the video tab, and then you need to watch the VOD, and then the 40-minute battle we did of the Starforge. Not the first. There have been two. There have been... No, actually, I think there's been several. The last one. The big one. That, with the Executor up front. That's the one you need to watch, sir. And then you will see. It's a bit of a slugfest between the Executor and the Starforge, but it's worth anyway. Rocket Player going immediately over to watch that as well. I should not have said that, man. I'm gonna lose 10 viewers. I'm gonna lose all my viewers. That's okay, though. And I can't watch your actual build stream right now. Setting up the second monitor like a fucking boss. Well, I mean, that is why you have two monitors, right? I mean, I can now watch Twitch chat. I can also watch OBS. It's very, very useful in general. Do we want to even get the webcam out of the way for this? I don't know, would you guys rather have it without the webcam on? Rocket just saw the Starforge. Yes, sir, it is huge. Look at the size of that thing. And Laren just found it as well. Glad you guys like it, though. Now, where do we put this one blister with all this crap? It's actually a fairly good question. I don't just want to plump it down somewhere. I think we're going to put it down here. Oh yeah, well I just decided to disable that for now. Might as well put it back on. I mean, kind of trying it out, see what looks better. Not sure if the stream has any preference with or without webcam. I don't really mind anyway. Or either way. I know, it's the light in the back of the microphone. I don't know if you guys can even see it. It does show up on the stream. Let's see, if I switch over to webcam. Is that, yeah. Is the light in the back of the microphone actually troubling you guys? Like, is that a problem? Doesn't quite look like it would be a problem, but you never know. For now, let's switch back over. Blue, da da. And copyright strike. Like the webcam, gotta see the big brain. Very well. How much of this can we actually remove? Not that much. Just a few polygons here and there. Jan Voka, he is back. Jan, the Starfoot just released. The result of your massive donation influx has now been finished. The chapter of life is closed. It is done. The donation train has... Well, the donation train has ended quite a while ago, but now the result of the donation train has been finished. Oh, no ship for you, eh? Jan Voka. Denied. Let's see. Does this actually look good if we symmetry to the other side? Looks a little flat, doesn't it? I mean, obviously it looks a little flat, but you know what I mean? Maybe it looks a little too flat. Let's see. Let me actually delete the bottom parts of this as well. And then we put it down there. Now it should contrast a little bit less with the rest of the environment here. Yeah, I still think it's a little... We'll keep it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to. We could just... Let's see. Is this too much? Nah, it's not that much. It's not even that bad. I mean, he's got a point, Jan. He's got a point. But then again, Rocket also has a point. Jan did give like, I don't know, like 10 subs or something at one point. Man's handing it out like it's Christmas. Oh yeah, Jan just has unlimited money. I don't know where he's getting it from. He may have robbed Fort Knox at one point. I don't know. I'm not going to ask about it. You know? Plausible deniability is what we call that. Who knows, he may have. I mean, it would be rather easy to rob Fort Knox if you roll an ISD up to it. I mean, there are harder ways to rob a bank than coming in with a gargantuan spaceship. Well, let's see, is this the right one? I think we want a couple of the teardrop ones. In fact, I think we even want to rotate them to the back. Maybe we want to keep this as flat as possible for the ambient engine glow, because that might mess up quite a bit of the light mesh. We'll see. We'll see. Wish this was a little more poly effective. Efficient. Let's see, do you want anything down there? Let's have one more teardrop blister. Down about... let's actually put it on there. Yeah, Jan, how are you doing today? Good question. Right, Friday. Almost weekend for you guys. Must be glad about that. Let's see. Did Jan leave us? Is he one of the guys that quickly switched over to the VOD to watch the Starforge? Man, we should have ended the stream with that. Would have been quite the banger. Yeah, I think Mr. Voka has left us for the VOD. Oh no, he's here. Alright, I see. Yeah, that tail does deserve spreading. It's a legend that deserves to be told. It is worthy of remembrance, as Theoden would say. See if I can make this one work. Rocket Player does as Rocket Player does. Oh, I'm feeling horribly low energy today. Do you guys ever have some of those days where you just feel like nothing's going on? And there's a lot going on. I mean, we're making some amazing progress on the Viscount. The Starforge is fucking finished. There is amazing progress being made. It's just, I feel so, I don't know. Just feel low energy. Not sure why. Probably because I haven't eaten shit yesterday. Just a whole bunch of, like, I think I had one plate of food yesterday, the one that I ate on stream at the end of the StarCraft campaign, and I had 4 beer. That's also probably why I'm feeling low energy today, because I ate like nothing. Which, in case you are wondering, guys, beer, that's not what the body uses to sustain itself. Like, if you're like, you know what, I could really go for some beer right now. Your body may be like, no, we really can't. Now, you may be like, yes, we can, but your body will be like, aye. How about no, bro? How about you give us some fruit and maybe some vegetables? Maybe some vitamins. And then people usually go, nah, brah. Well, I've been trying to eat more healthy lately. I have to say, it really helps. It really helps with the energy situation, you know? You can just do a lot more in the day if you have a couple of veggies in your body. Having a whole discussion about who's doing what in chat. I mean, he can have one shit, right? Maybe one? Just one? Okay, how's this? I don't think Rocket Player is feeling generous today. Just not giving Jan his ships. Fortunate for him, though. That should be alright in that position. Hey, man. Nothing wrong with being an armchair general every now and then. Well, every now. Speaking of general, it's another game I would like to play on stream sometime. Command and Conquer Generals. Though the campaigns weren't all that much special, so. If we're gonna play it, we're definitely playing some of the mods. Shockwave. Definitely Shockwave. I'd say multiplayer, but I'm not even sure if any of our community members actually played Generals. I'd play multiplayer on vanilla General 0 Hour if people want to play that. I used to play multiplayer quite a bit myself. Not gonna pretend like I was any good at it, but I did play it. Jan despising the Gungans so much that he's not even given the honor of spelling their name correctly? No, he's down for that? Alright. I'll keep that one in mind, Rocket Player. There's so many games I want to play, though. Like, I mean, we need to finish KOTOR, of course. Now it's the Old Republic. I'd like to proceed on Darkest Dungeon as well sometime. What else? Let's see. Command and Conquer Generals, absolutely. Is this actually an improvement with all these smaller blisters up here? I think it is an improvement. Looks less empty. Dishonor on your race. Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor on your Gungan. Maybe we should have one more blister, specifically one teardrop, I'm thinking. One of these on top of there. That's what I'd like to see. If we can make that work. I think we already tried to make that work and we concluded no, that was not in fact going to work. Yeah, that's not gonna... That's not going to fly. Well, I think that this month we have finally set a donation goal that is not going to be... I don't know, it's only the 8th. We may still get there. I thought setting up a 24-hour stream for the donation goal thing would be interesting for people. Since people have been willing to... or people have had quite some fun with the 24-hour streams before this. If you guys were here for the Starhawk and the Mediator builds, those were 24-hour streams as well. Those were interesting, to say the least. Those were interesting. Personally, I thought them to be quite good, quite fun. The Mediator didn't end up working out all that well. Well, to be fair, I mean, thinking about it, the Starhawk didn't either. But I did very much enjoy the build streams for those. I know, were you guys even around for that back then? You, and you can stay. And the rest can go. How's that? Time for what, Jan? What's going on? Actually, that is so bad, I'm not gonna even say it on stream. I'm not even gonna give that a hui. Damn, it is fucking windy out there. All these orders been fucking executed? Are these like pizza orders or something? Or is there an ungodly amount of pizzas being made right now? Speaking of pizza. No. I've already ordered way too much pizza as of late. I can't afford all this fucking pizza. I need to stop ordering so much pizza. It's not good for my wallet. I need to stop. I just need to stop. I need a fucking pizza intervention. Do you identify yourself as a Jedi Sith? Let's see. Jedi or Sith? Honestly, I think I am more somewhat of a middle ground. I definitely believe that the key to a happy life is a balanced approach to life. As such, I would definitely myself go for a more grey style, I think. Perfectly balanced. As all things should be. Mr. Voka, what about you? I think I can already guess the answer. We're just gonna ask it anyway, because you know, maybe, sometimes the answer does indeed surprise us. We don't know. We don't know the answer. We're not gonna assume. We're not gonna assume it's alignment. Smurf Lord. Okay, that's interesting. In before, no more donations for you. Oh, of course I know your profile picture. That's why I said, like, I already know, but you know, you gotta ask. Gotta ask. Sometimes people do indeed surprise you. Hey,
Pizza now sets on order.
Order 66, perhaps. Ladies and gentlemen, execute order pizza. This needs to be a fucking meme. Obviously, that is a icon to be added. If we have more emoticon slots, that one's getting added. Order pizza. Now, what pizza to get? Let's see. I do like myself some Hawaii, but lots of people here are very, very triggered every time I talk about pineapple on pizza, so we're not going to do that today. A Mexican hot and spicy is pretty good. It's basically jalapenos, pepperoni, there's red onion on there, and a little bit of paprika. It's quite spicy. It's also quite good. Pineapple on... Rocket Player. I'm liking you more and more, mate. The Italian isn't here today. Not a chain place. No. This is actually a good chain place. At least the one that I always order from is very, very good. I've tried all the pizza places. I've tried Domino's. You name it. Whatever is here in the Netherlands. I've tried it. This one stands above the others head and shoulders. I'm not sure if that's an expression in English. Basically, it means this one is 100 times better than everything else. Even some fucking native places are not as good as this, the New York pizza. This is Brooklyn style. This is just basically cheese, pepperoni. That's what this one is. I'm gonna put on the light first. Alright. Pizza place must be fucking thinking, is that motherfucker ordering pizza again? And he'll be like, yes. Let's see. Tuna treat, pretty good. Tandoori chicken, kinda good. Let's see. What do we got up here? Favorite pizza is actually Hawaii with extra salami. That does sound pretty good. They do have a triple salami thing here. Tomato sauce, mozzarella, salami, pepperoni, chorizo, red onion. But there's also a meat lovers, which I like more. This one. This one's actually with barbecue sauce. Which normally I fucking hate barbecue sauce, but on this thing it's actually pretty good. Hang on, let me get that mic a little closer. Should be good. Alright. I'm really tempted to pick this one. Chicken Florentine, this one is pretty damn good. This thing has got chili flakes on it, which gives it that extra bit of bite. You know, you bite into pizza and then the pizza bites back. It's great. Downtown Dunner. New York. Tomato sauce, mozzarella, red onion, paprika, ham, mushrooms, ground meat, olives, pineapple, pepperoni, and mozzarella. I bet you guys have no idea what the hell this is. Pizza met tomatensaus, mozzarella, rode ui, paprika, ham, champignons, runder gehakt, olijf, ananas, pepperoni en extra mozzarella. Met knoflookolie over de rand van de pizza. Dunner pizza. Oh yeah, they try all sorts of stuff on pizza. There's also a shawarma pizza. This one's actually not bad. Oh, I could really go for one of these. But these are massive calorie bombs. Like, you eat one of these, you are done for the rest of the day, sir. You don't need anything else. Caprese? What the hell is that? Tomato, mozzarella, cherry tomaat, pesto. Ooh. 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 Mm. That sounds pretty dope. Never tried this one before. Let's see. That also probably does not contain that many calories. No. Well, relative to the other ones. Let's see. Do we just want a massive fucking calorie bomb with just cheese, 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 cheese? What's shawarma? You don't know shawarma? Do you call that something different in English? Engels. No, I think you just call it shawarma. But it's not kebab at all. It can't be a Dutch thing, it's an Israeli thing. Or Turkish. Turkish? No way. Shawarma. I know, you guys don't know shawarma? It's really popular here in the Netherlands. Well, popular. I mean, you got shawarma places like everywhere in town, so. Alright, so I think it is between the Meat Lovers Pizza, the Brooklyn style, which is just the mass cheese pizza, and whatever this thing is. Let's see. Like to try something new. That one's fine. I mean, this one's just always golden. Meat Lovers is great, but let's go with this one. No, we'll go with this one. Alright, hang on. We shall order the pizza. There we go. Let's see. Put on one of those. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Friday today. Ideal. Let's go. Oh, and also, of course, that donation goes towards the 24-hour stream. Depending on what ship wins next week on the... oh wait, I gotta go first. Depending on what ship actually wins, we could end up building that maybe in 24 hours. Maybe not. Probably not, actually. If it's the Karelian Destroyer or the Secutor, which both of those currently look like they are in a position to win, they are heading they are leading quite a bit in front of the other ones, so it's probably going to be either the Karelian Destroyer or the Secular. I think the Secular was winning. Let's see. What's it looking like? Yeah, the second... Oh, the Karelian Destroyer keeps catching up. Like, the Secular stays ahead by like 1 or 2 votes every time, and then the Karelian Destroyer catches up. The Battle Dragon and the Pinnacle Cruiser are getting there, but I'm not sure if they're going to make it. I'm not sure if they're going to make it. Ordered a Hawaii with salami for me. That sounds good, man. Sounds good. We're going the cheese and pepperoni route ourselves. That's what we need. We need a fucking pizza emote. Like, we need a order pizza, and we need a order 66 pizza, and we need a emote for like salami, cheese, pepperoni. Pepperoni and salami, of course, being very similar. So you can garnish your own dish in chat. How about that one? That way you can make your own pizza in chat. Rename the War Council Fund to the Pizza Fund. I mean, that's actually something we really need to fix. We need to make sure that the Starforge can actually build everything it's supposed to build. Because of course you shouldn't have to build a specific starbase when you already have the Starforge, right? Let's do this via this. It's better. Oh, and let's also change the text. So that it has the correct garrison text. Text tooltip, garrison. Sith Starforge. What else? Right, we need to edit the tooltip of the Starforge itself also. Sith Starforge. The Starforge can construct Old Republic era ships to feed it new schematics. Upgrade your starbase at Rakata Prime. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to give the Starforge the ability to build units like Sith interdictors and shit. Right. We've got planets. This can go now. That can go now. Old Republic, Sith interdictor. How do we make it actually build these, though? I didn't think about that. I was going to set these as special structures, you know? So we could just build them. I also might have forgotten to actually add the production boost. My bad. It currently doesn't have any abilities. I knew I shouldn't have free-released it so quick. Yeah, end of the sanity mode. Alright, man, you'll get your bloody sanity mode. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Let's actually check when this thing is coming in. Let's see. Right. Email. I got a couple more emails. Let's see. Alright, should be in slightly less than... slightly more than 20 minutes is the estimate. Wait for it. Now, how the fuck do we make this thing build interdictors and shit? How does a normal starbase start producing ships? Should there be a build list? There is not normally a build list. Encyclopedia. Alright. Fret not, I know what to do. We have to... Hang on, what is this? Is this simply a template? What affiliation is this? Acquired starbase level 3. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It's just a template. Alright, this is what we do. Interdictor, Starforge. So this is the Starforge variant. Now there is variant of this thing, but you can build them at starbase level... Required starbase level... 0. So you don't actually need a starbase to build these. Underworld, Rebel, Empire. Right. And let's see. What else do we need? Right, we need a require special structure tab. Required special structures. Now let me just get that name right. Underworld. Rather, that is for the Underworld. Empire. Rebellion. And now we should be able to build... Once we have the Starforge, we can build this ship. Hey Nico, welcome to the stream, mate. Starbase level 0 doesn't work and still needs at least a... Well, shit. So how are we gonna fix that then? That's a bit of an issue, of course. Okay, so... I mean, there's not too much that can be done about that, I'm afraid. Why don't we simply add this to the main garrison? And then say lel delete this. The pirates don't need a buildable version of this. Starforge. Alright, so sadly we still have to... I had that issue when I made my Starforge system in my mod, where I didn't want any level starbase, and just allow the planet to build special ships I had for it. Instead I had to make sure it had only a level 1. Well, that kinda sucks. I have to admit. It's okay, I guess. It's not the worst thing in the world. Maybe to build the Starforge you first need a level 1 space station? I don't think that works that way. Oh, actually it does. Required starbase level 1. Would you look at that? So now you can only actually build the Starforge when you already have a level 1 station. Great. Okay. How about that? That should work out fine. By the way, Nico, we did a large Starforge test on stream. Actually, we did a couple of large tests, but one final battle where we actually destroyed the entire station. Took the Executor like, I don't know, 10 minutes of pummeling to get its shields down. It wasn't firing at just that, though. It was also firing at the interdictors. Huh? Alright, so that should work. So we now have buildable Sith interdictors at the Starforge. Does that mean we need? But we don't need these variants, do we? Because I can already build these. Yeah, but then we need to actually set the starbase level to like 1. Which I'm not a fan of. Which means we need to planet lock all... Yeah, no, fuck this. We're just setting the required starbase level to 1 for all these. Not setting up all these variants. Let's see. Anything else that needs to be done? So both the Centurion and the Sith Interdictor are now buildable at level 1 starbase on Rakata Prime and Malachor 5. It's maybe a mistake. Oh, and the production boost. Let's see. Where do I find the code for a production boost? That's probably in the Heroes code somewhere. Actually, Starbases might already have it. Starbases do actually probably have it. Let me grab that real quick. Pull that up a little bit. And don't fall back down. Okay. There we go. So, let's see. Level 5 Starbase. This is Empire level 4. Really? No bonus? Okay. Then it must be in the heroes. Arc Hammer. There we go. Abilities. Does it need some sort of special ability tag? Probably not. Ability countdown, simple space. Nope. People who downloaded this must be thinking, that motherfucker coded a starbase? Alright, you know what? Let's change that to 1000. People must be thinking that dude coded a fucking Starforge without an actual reduction in price and speed? Unacceptable. Free. We're gonna have several. Actually, that's cost. Cost can be similar, but the time I want specific for smaller and larger ships. Fighter, bomber, corvette, frigate. And you get to have capital, super capital. Don't actually know if there are any super capitals which are buildable, but I'll just add it anyway. Alright, 95% and 60%. Should be good. Just really uploaded with the new code. Yeah. Venator Victory Fusion ship. What? What kind of ship is that, Nico? Don't think I know that one. Alright, 50% price reduction, 95% production time reduction. Hey, Sentinite, welcome back to the stream, mate. This thing. The fuck is that? I don't know, but I don't hate it. I'm having mixed feelings on this thing. He's always re-uploading it. Does it have like an edit list? This is a commissioned fan ship? What else does Bob have hidden away inside all those files? Because, no, that's the only one? Aw. That's a bit of a shame. I actually... Well, don't delete that, you nub. Is a modification of the served in the enhanced weapons. Weapon range shields. I don't know. I actually really like this thing. I may use this. Is this a free release? Can be produced at any... It is recommended to copy the... That's from October. Updated 3 days ago. Okay. I may have to ask him to use this thing. That is pretty awesome. Let's see. I'm going to ask Bob on the mod hub if this is free release or not, because I want it. Because I want it. Where, oh where is Bob hiding? Is it free release it on the mod hub? Is it compatible with Raw? Is it compatible with Republic at War? Well, you'd have to install it yourself. Sure. It can work in the same way a war model would work with Raw. Okay, now let's find Bob in here. Bob. Turns out there's a lot of Bobs. Evil Bob the Bob. Got him. Hey. Is your Guar Lara Star Destroyer free release? I like the cut of its jib. I would love to use it. Released as an add-on. That does not say free release. It literally nowhere says free release unless I'm completely blind. Yeah, I really like it. Like, there's nothing about this that I don't like. It's like a mix of an Imperial Star Destroyer and a Venator. In a very interesting way. And it's also kind of like a victory. Somewhat. Maybe it's more like a victory. I know, I like it. and I want it. I want it, precious. Oh, pizza's on the way. I didn't see any turrets, but they're probably not attached here. By the way, did you see my little fun title card for Clanker? What? What's going on? I mean, there's a lot posted in the screenshot channel. It may have gotten buried. Hang on. I think it got buried, sorry. Let me try to find that for you. Whole bunch of screenshots, like there are right now so many screenshots in the screenshot channel that I can no longer go through them all. There's so fucking many of them. I think it got lost, Nico. I'm sorry. All right, I have to be ready to pick up this pizza, guys, in a bit. So, Jan Voka, thank you for making this pizza possible. And oh, that one, yes, I saw that one, Nico. That one's pretty good, actually. I like that one a lot. We may use that somewhere. Anyway, I gotta go up. Gotta go pick up this pizza real quick. Yeah, we definitely should have a execute order 66 pizza emote. And some bloody pizza emotes as well. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna put this right here. Can I quickly censor this before I have to leave? Is that even improvement? Only if we send it in further. So quickly take you, move you back. How about now? Don't really like it. Let's just get rid of it. That's the only thing in this object, right? Yes. Okay, good. Alright, be right back, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Whoa, I am so hungry. I'm going to destroy this pizza. I just want to let you know. I am going to move the mic out of the way, though. Let's see. See if we can do this in the same way we did yesterday with StarCraft. Hey, look, we actually got more viewers while we were gone than we get normally. Interesting. Interesting. Oh. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna destroy this. Alright. We also got, with this order, a piece of garlic bread. Now, I never actually get these. I very rarely do. So I'll be interested to see if this one's good. I am bloody famished right now. I am so hungry. I'm gonna cut this thing into pieces and then I'm gonna bloody... Oh. Oh. That was so needed. Jan, you're the fucking man? In case I haven't told you that yet. Cheese explosion. The best type of explosion. Jan, you still here, man? Jan, you still here, man? Wow. This mic is so good is that even away from my mouth, it still picks up everything. This mic was a serious upgrade from the headphone one. I'm very happy with it. Cost a bit, but it was totally worth it. I think I do like the engine configurations this way. I think they fit nicely. 3 types of cheese. A whole bunch of pepperoni. That's it. It's simple. It's effective. It's everything you need on a pizza. It is just the best. On a base of tomato sauce. Bang bus driver. That fucking name, man. Some of you guys' names are just the fucking best. Bang bus driver. Welcome to the stream, mate. Before Jan Voka executed Order Pizza, we were building the Viscount. We were working on placing the... God damn it, these headphones keep janking off every time. Ah. And there's the man. Cheers. Just the fucking best. Yeah. We were placing these miniature blisters over the Starforge? What? Over the Viscount. I'm actually so hungry that I'm starting to speak incoherently now. Rather, even less coherently than normal. So, Bob is telling us that the destroyer of his... Let's see, do we still have that here? Yeah, this one. He would have to ask the guy that commissioned it before he free releases it. It's an interesting texture. I mean, I'd say he used Aratis, but I don't believe that actually. Oh, Jan, you glorious motherfucker. This was so needed. But Nico, don't you know that this thing is infested? This thing is infested with guns. I know, that was terrible. Oh, I could have just made myself a sandwich, but this does the body good. There is no sandwich that could bring a man this much joy. Treason is one hell of a virus. Fucking Nico. The MC90 only had 12 guns, split in 4 batteries. You sure you're getting that right, Volkovnik? I'm getting a couple of different numbers here. Oh, even at torpedoes. Atmospheric range. This thing could go in atmosphere. I wonder where this image comes from. This just seems like some pixelated thing. The Hast Shipyards. Never heard of it. Planet Hast. What? Is this what this whole Shaggy meme is about? This one character? Hang on, is a human male? MC90 is gay. Oh. I kind of look like the look of the ship myself. It's interesting. Different than the other Mon Calamari cruisers. It is relatively streamlined. Something that I do appreciate quite a bit. Oh, not gonna show it on stream. I don't display personal information on stream. I can't do it. Ah, I see. The man himself having some pizza like a god. And you put pineapple on it. Half the universe now hates you. I hope you realize that. Stronger than you think. You can take these guys easily. Someone comments on a Old Republic episode. If you guys keep up with the YouTube channel, I'm slowly releasing the StarCraft, Darkest Dungeon, and KOTOR Let's Play videos on YouTube. They are the stream VODs, of course, but I cut them a little bit to make sure that the disconnects and such, for KOTOR, the widescreen patch issues, that sort of stuff is all cut out, so people can just watch the whole thing. Okay. The mic didn't pick that up. That's good. Asanis. Asanis. Dude, your name? Fucking expensive to pronounce. Holy shit. Fucking Anon. Ethan. Welcome to the stream, man. Don't think I've seen you here before. We are eating some pizza. We are building the Viscount, which is a 17-kilometer long Mon Calamari dreadnought. Yeah, close up. It's fucking AIDS to pronounce. Holy shit. Ancient, welcome back. You just hop in and out of the stream, don't you? You're just easy come and easy go and easy life. That's what you're all about. I see. I understand. That's okay. And the man himself is munching on some pizza as well right now. We're talking, of course, about Jan Volkan. I really hated these engines. From the moment I started this build, I dreaded the engine section because I had no idea what the fuck to do with it. But looking at this, I think I got it down quite well. To the point where, in fact, I think I like it. Well, except that we have to hollow this shit out, of course, but, you know, I like the positioning. Got his name from the Swotor randomizer. Yes. I like it. Are you ready for tomorrow? Green Dragon. Now, what are we doing tomorrow? Let's see. I think we're continuing on the Knights of the Old Republic Let's Play. It has been a week. But I should sometimes start an Empire at War playthrough. I know, Jan, what do you think? Should we do Knights of the Old Republic? Should we play a Empire at War mod? What do you think? It's a little empty here. Need some of these smaller blisters. I wanted to kill you. Now we do that in 2 days. Sunday is the community matches. And you're welcome to join me and Nico as we mercilessly slaughter each other. Of course, everyone's welcome to join. Yeah. Tomorrow from 4 o'clock CAT, so that's like 16 CAT, which should also be 4 o'clock for you, by the way. At the Empire at Bordeaux. Ha! I wish. I wish. I mean, we do average a lot of viewers when we play Empire at War, so. Ooh. He's got Nico in its sights. Gonna see how that works out. Dude, you can play whatever the fuck you want. I don't mind playing either race, really. I mean, they're all powerful, they're all strong. This headphone is really janking out every fucking time. I need to invest in some different headphones. But every time I stream from like 12 to like fucking 8 or 12, don't have time to actually go grab some new headphones. So. And the store is only like 20 minutes away. I just need to go there sometime. I see. Well, don't you know that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer? At least according to the announcer of Darkest Dungeon, it damn well is. A fleeting victory, but a victory nonetheless. Asshole. Great voice acting though. Absolutely love the voice acting in that game. You're underconfident. Oh shit, it sure doesn't sound like it. Let's see. No. User last Saturday as well. LP no name. I think he's a friend of yours, isn't he? You guys stream together sometimes. No, I do. of good screenshots being posted in the screenshot channel. That is what I like to see. Now there are 2 of them. Oh, don't worry about it. No Name is good though. From the few bits that we played, the last few matches, it was good. Oh yeah. Fuck that, Nico. Those bomber strikes. So annoying. Illidan and Stormraves did nothing wrong. Yeah, what does No Name do actually? What's his gig? Is he like a YouTuber or something? He's also called Jan. Oh, he's got like 12k subs on YouTube. Well, he's outdoing me by more than twice. Well done. Let me go check that out. LP. No name. It's just called LP No Name. Wow. Damn. That motherfucker is playing Mass Effect.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen hier zu einer neuen Folge von Mass Effect 1.
Mass Effect 1.
Und ich habe vergessen,
Ja,
was
ja. Sehr schön. Bratwurst, ja.
Leben riskieren?
Dieser Job ist nicht leicht und oft unangenehm.
Just makes me want to play Mass Effect again. We're not gonna fucking do it. Because when I start Mass Effect, I'm done. Like, the rest of the week is done. It is Mass Effect and nothing else. There's gonna be no modding, no KOTOR, no Darkest Dungeon, nothing. Just Mass Effect. I must not start on Mass Effect. It's like a virus. It'll affect every part. Remake vids as well. Yeah, I have seen you stream that a couple of times. You guys are pretty good at it too. You guys are pretty good at finding bugs as well. How many subs do I have on YouTube? I don't even know. Less than 6,000. That I know for sure. Oh, look at that. We're actually 42 subs away from 6,000. Pretty impressive. Usually only get about 100 or so views on the Let's Plays though. People don't seem to be enjoying the Let's Play content as much as the short Empire at War videos that I used to make. Definitely. People definitely seem to like those a lot more. I need to make some of those. They're not hard to make or anything. Just went and found Hast after you were looking at it. It's in Mon Cal space. Does that give us an excuse to have 2 planets to build Mon Calamari ships? Actually, it doesn't matter. We already made them buildable everywhere else, so never mind. For those of you who are unaware, Mon Calamari ships can now be built on every planet after you have captured Mon Calamari. It's 8 degrees outside. Yeah, it's not too hot here either. Very fucking windy though. I don't think the mic picks it up, but there's a lot of wind outside. I mean, it is the Netherlands, so, you know, lots of wind here. The reason we fucking made windmills everywhere. people seem to be liking the Starforge quite a bit on ModDB. I like it. It's always good to see when the work is appreciated. And now, I mean, we haven't actually tested the Starforge yet. Maybe we should. Well, we tested its destruction. We did not actually test the rebuilding of the whole thing. If it's somehow unbuildable for whatever ungodly reason, that would be a problem. There's very strange weather around the world right now. Australia is getting like fucking 40 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, we over here in Europe fucking freezing and shit. Canada is just getting absolute dumpster with like minus 20 and shit. A lot of extreme weather around the world. It's only going to get worse as climate change picks up further. Once we're a decade further, you guys better pepper your Angus because it's going to get worse, I'm afraid. Yeah. I like the engine configuration. I also kind of like the side view a lot now. I wasn't sure whether or not the custom design for the Viscount was going to work. And after we scrapped the first one, which is not sure which one. Is it this one? No. No. Where's the old one? Ah, right, the Gears version. After we scrapped the first design for the Viscount, I was really thinking that we weren't going to be able to manage a unique design for the ship. But I have to say, this one's really pulling through. The bridge over there is really not all that useful. Especially with all of these. Maybe I should make these shield generators. Kind of like how in Battlefront 2, I think these were shield generators as well. There's quite a few of them. But there's also so many of them that maybe we shouldn't have them all targetable. And if there's going to be so many, we may as well just have, you know, integrated shield gens. Alright. Final piece and then let's get back to it. Still got a few more pieces left, but Back soon. Welcome back to the stream, man. We were working on the Viscount. And then Jan Voka executed order pizza. Wow. There is so much wind you can hear the house cracking. Omega, welcome, mate. I mean, you say that as a joke, but maybe having some spires at the bottom is not going to look too bad. Like one here, going down to like maybe here. Holy shit, that would actually look fucking amazing. Ha! Nico, you're a real fucking memer, but that's actually not a bad idea. I'll see if I can get that to work sometime. Not fangs. No. I can't navigate this fucking program with one hand. We can put something like that here. Like, don't underestimate the power of a little aesthetic, like, addition here and there. Here, we'll just put a small MC80 here, and then we connect it via, like, a spire or something. Not actually gonna do that, of course, but you know, something like that. But do we want a Providence style? Jerun the Magician? Magician, how so? Man, I wish I didn't have work when you stream. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I realize that my times are not always as great for some people. The Americans have it especially tough. The Americans just get fucked by my streaming schedule. Completely unintentional. But I can't stream much later than this because, I mean, we already go through like a few days ago, actually that may have been 2 days ago. The stream went on till like 3 o'clock at night, like 3:30 at night, right? I mean, I can't stream much later than that. Alright. That fucking hit the spot, let me tell you. Jan, of course, being a fucking god. Letting us buy pizza and shit. Donating for the cause. Ah, the pizza cause. It's like 12 p.m. Nah, for now it's 6. It's just 6 p.m. That's not that bad. 6 p.m. is easy. As soon as it gets over 12, that becomes a problem. Alright, we're gonna quickly wash my hands and then we'll get back to it. Be right back, guys. Well, if we're in this fucking same time zone, man. There you know it's only like exactly 6:28 p.m. right now. Let's see. Nico is cute. What is going on here? Here on the east coast of the US, you are 6 hours ahead of me. I think we are. Alright, let's get that fucking filter set up. Where it doesn't fucking... Hopefully it doesn't touch the mic. That's easier said than done, though. This thing has a severe case of whiskey dick arm. Like, look at this. Oh, wait, it's actually stable. Oh, close. Close. We're very close to victory. Come on, bro. Fucking work with me here. I think we got it. Well, Nico's all happy inside now. Whew. Alright, so... I do think that a small spire-like object here could look interesting. I mean... Nico may be the fucking meme god, but... It's not a bad idea to add something underneath here. Something like the Providence has. Let's see. Star Wars... Providence. Let's go look that up. Love the Providence? Yeah, me too. It's a very interesting ship design. I like it a lot. Alright, now. We would add it to the bottom of this and it would kind of move down here into a... What kind of shape will we put there? I don't know. Let's start with a sphere. Let's actually move everything down a bit. So that we have the room that we require to build this thing. Whatever this thing is. We will find out, don't you worry. Do want to increase the... Yes. Oh, speaking of, maybe we should, instead of doing this, do it like so. Looks a little more wonky, but I guarantee you in the end it'll work out better. Alright, Eclipse. Look, I love you, you're one of my favorite models, but you gotta move down, you gotta make way. You just gotta. See, that is not all that inspired, I don't think. Magnificent class frigates are weird, very thin armor, and nearly no shields, but the firepower is way superior. Well, yeah, we call that the glass cannon. It's pretty effective, usually. You know what surprised me about the Magnificent, eh? The Magnificent, let me bring that up for you guys. Is that you have all these massive slabs of armor and still so little health. So little structural integrity. It's so strange to me. It's kind of like the Recusant. Like you have so much armor and then you don't cover the ship in it. I like the design though. I mean, pretty much all of the prequel designs I think are excellent. And there's a couple I don't like, but mostly the CIS ships I really appreciate the look of. Minecraft. What the hell is the suggestions Minecraft? Seriously. Revenge of the Sith scaling is funny. Kind of. That motherfucker managed to still hit the microphone. Alright, I think we got rid of that. Oh, you know, I'd really, really like to continue either Knights of the Old Republic or StarCraft right now. I'd love... You know what? I'm gonna keep this object here to remind myself that I want to put something there. You know, why don't we just say... Let's do something stupid. Because that's really stupid. Okay, how about an MC-80? That's even dumber. We just tested that. That's kind of exactly what I want there, though. Like, some shape like this, just not like this. And they kind of have a forward-facing, like, arm here, which kind of aims down at it, you know? And it slowly connects into this shape. You know, just as something to kind of break up the profile a little bit. I think that would be really, really cool. Anyway, for now, ladies and gentlemen, I think I am going to call the Viscount stream here quits. Would you guys like to see Knights of the Old Republic already? Or would you guys like to see some more StarCraft? Ebon Hawk on Millennium Falcon? Well, man. When I was young, I played Knights of the Old Republic. And it had this little ship in it. Personal transport. It's a freighter, in fact. Called the Ebon Hawk. And I thought it was, in fact, amazing. So I must say, as someone who did not grow up on the OT, but on the games like Knights of the Old Republic, I'm going to say the Ebon Hawk. Quarter one. Alright. Very well then. Let's save. Let me actually end that on the right side. Save. Good. Now, all this can go for now. That can go here. Alright, let's launch some fucking KOTOR, shall we? So, let's see if I can remember how to do this. We need to set this to games. We need to activate the widescreen patch, which, if you guys have watched the previous Knights of the Old Republic stream, there's only been one, is a little tricky. Oh, right, the stream. Need to rename the stream, that's alright. Not sure for how long I'm gonna be playing. It's probably not gonna be that long, but we can get a little ahead. We can get started on the Sith base. We're about to start cleaning that out. I really wanted to play a little more after last week, but, you know, I try to stick to the stream schedule as best I can.